Wheels Detailing and Polishing. I got an American Force wheel here in front of me. Sorry for all the noise. My shop is just buried in wheels right now. We got Ty over here in the machine room running wheels on the machine. So I'm gonna try to keep my voice up. Hopefully you guys can hear me really well. But I've had a swamp of questions coming in right now. I'm guessing because it's winter and everybody's pulling their wheels off and putting their stocks back on for winter. Or they're parking their trucks for the winter. But if you've got a nice set of wheels like this and your back sides are not mirror polished, this video is for you. So with all these questions coming in, everybody was kind of hammering me that I've got a really cool jig for spinning the wheels for when we go to polish them. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this video with it not mobile. Pretty much anybody can find a couple wood blocks. We use these ones right here. Just holds the wheel in place, keeps it from rolling, keeps it from moving away from where we're trying to work. But if I had to do it without my jig, this is the way I would do it. Or set it up against a wall so I can spin it, whatever. I'd figure something out to keep it from moving and getting away from me. But what you'll see in this video is this right here. So what we've got is this right here, a satin finish disc. So this satin finish disc is going to leave us a nice, smooth, even finish on the back side of this wheel. And we're going to use that on a variable speed grinder. So the variable speed grinder is very important on this part, especially if you're just trying to satin finish the back of these. These discs are not made to run at 6,000 RPM. They will fly apart. They do hurt really bad when they fly apart. So I recommend these at right about 1,400 to 2,200 RPM. It'll leave a nice even finish for you. I have seen a few videos of people recommending these. One of them was also recommending using compound with it. I've tried that. I did not see any benefit to it other than it wastes product, which of course costs you money. I also sell product, but I don't want to see you waste any more money than you have to. This disc will not last any longer if you put compound on it. This disc will not do any better of a job if you put compound on it. It actually just clogs up the fabric and doesn't make it work as well, in my personal opinion. So if you're thinking you needed some kind of compound with this, I don't recommend it unless you're working on something like satin finishing shocks. When I work on shocks for like these lifted trucks, or if we're working on shocks for UTVs and they kind of want that shiny satin finish, then I'll use compound. But if I'm just trying to get it satin finished, like this specific set right here, the guy's actually going to take it and get it powder coated over the polish after we're finished. He wants to have no maintenance on these things once they're done. So all he wants is the backside satin finished and the front side completely polished out to a mirror so he can powder coat them and get them zero maintenance. This guy actually has one of the coolest trucks around this local area. Guy's in a wheelchair. The whole side of his truck lifts up so that he can get his wheelchair in and out and still drive his lifted truck. Super badass. I love it. And it's cool that this guy takes care of his stuff. But he wants to have zero maintenance on these wheels. So come on with me. I'll show you how we satin finish the back sides. Polishing the front sides, of course, we've got other videos on our channel on how to do that. So we won't reiterate that. But come on over. We'll satin finish this wheel. All right, so like I said, I got my satin finish wheel here on my variable speed grinder. I got my wheel set up on the wood planks here, and I'm just gonna hit it real quick. I'm gonna try to stay out of your way so you can actually still see me do it, but here we go. just gonna take it and turn it. And repeat. Now, if you've noticed in this video so far, I've tried to stay with the grain of the metal. I try to make sure that my pad stays with the grain. So the milling is this way, the long way. I'm trying to keep my pad with the grain. Now, why do I do that? Because I want my satin finish to look nice and clean and look really even. If I go straight in this way, straight in, I'm not going to be able to get all the way to the back wall, and I'm not going to be able to keep it very even. But if I go with the grain, I can clean it out really well and keep moving. Now, I'm not going to finish the back side, so I can kind of show you guys before and after here. But the back walls, I'm going to bring you over to the other side and show you how to do these back walls. Alright, so now that we have you over on the opposite side here, I'm going to try to stay out of your way so you can still see. But I don't like laying them down on their face. You can lay them down on their face on a moving blanket or something. I'm going to be polishing this afterwards, so it wouldn't be a huge issue. But I want to try to eliminate any possibility of scratching possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in like this, straight in, and try not to hit this outer face, and just move real nice and smooth and even, and just satin finish them out. Now when I want to do my next steps, just lift the wheel up, spin it so I get it right back to a nice spot again, so I'm real comfortable to work instead of having to spin upside down. So it's as simple as that. Let me move you guys one more time. Alright, so doing satin finish on it was super easy. That pad was really broke down. We've used it on a number of stuff. I'm going to take this, throw it on my wheel machine anyways. But just to show you guys how quick and simple it is to satin finish your backsides. If you just want to keep them clean and you just want to keep them satin finish and you don't want to polish them out, this method is very cheap and very easy to do. I would be confident in saying almost anybody could do this with a very relative ease. But I'll bring you in close here now and show you before and after, and show you how clean and nice, how nice it looks. process is super simple. It doesn't matter if you have American Force wheels, Specialty Forge, pretty much any forged wheel brand. They're all going to act exactly the same with the satin finish wheel. It's going to clean it up and leave it a nice smooth finish. All those are available on GoShineOn.com/shop. You can pick those up. They're relatively cheap, super easy to do. Variable speed grinders. Even if you bought a cheap one at Harbor Freight, it will work. You don't need a big fancy grinder. You don't need a big fancy wheel machine to satin finish your wheels. Super simple. For those of you that have satin finish wheels on the outside, I recommend doing your barrels by putting them on the truck, jacking it up, and having a friend spin it for you and doing that corkscrew pattern instead of the in and out pattern. In and out pattern on a backside, you're not going to see it, but out on the outside, you're going to want a nice, smooth, even flow all the way around. So put the wheel on the truck, jack it up, and spin it, or have a friend spin it for you so you can keep it real nice and even, and just move in real slow in concentric circles all the way around. As long as you're following that line in, your outside barrels are going to have that nice, smooth, even mill finish, and that's what we're all looking for. Thanks for tuning into these videos. Appreciate you guys watching. Once again, this is Evan with Evan's Detailing and Polishing. GoShineOn.com/shop. Thanks for tuning in. Click that like button and subscribe. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.